Ditto.
John.
And it's going to be this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show, Chat the Tings. And today, myself, Nadine, and
Platinum to the eye.
And yourself,
Shan.
Three lovely hosts, and we're going to be talking about some amazing topics over the few weeks. And we're going to be here every Wednesday from 8:30 till 9:30, if I'm correct. So, welcome to the show. So, first of all, the topic this evening that we're going to be talking about is knife crime in the UK. So, do you want me to go first and say a little thing about it and see where it goes from there and just keep rolling?
Yeah, that's
right. Knife crime, it's an issue at the moment that's in the UK. I can't speak for any of the countries, I can only speak for where I live, which is the UK and Birmingham. Knife crime is ridiculous. People are carrying around knives. It's like everyone's doing it now. No one can't fight. Everyone just carrying around knives. Some people blame the parents. Some people blame the kids. Some people blame the society that we're in. I don't know. What do you think?
Ego. Male ego. Everybody fighting to be somebody. Everybody wanting to be somebody, especially the younger generations. They do it because of wanting a bit of power. What do you think, Shan?
I think so as well, but also I think it's discipline of the parents.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because I think the government takes a lot of
So true. Them take a lot of the power from the
yeah,
parents.
from the parents. So, 'cause you know, in Jamaica we know knife stay knife.
But there's a
kitchen.
balance, because some people, like, okay, the beating that I got growing up was sensible. Yes, still got scars. Sorry, Mum. Still got scars, but it was sensible. Some people don't know where that level is, and then it turns into abuse. Do you get what I'm saying?
I
So
understand.
just because we're sensible thinking people, we know when to slap and when not to. Some people don't.
True.
There's kids that get found with broken ribs, this stuff, blah blah blah. So I don't know. There's a balance, like, and I don't always think as a parent. I really don't, because when that kid goes to school, you are not the only influence on that child's life.
Right,
So
true.
when they go to school, they see things, they watch the TV, like these kids nowadays, like taking pictures, posing like this, or boys posing with, like, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's just the parents. I think it's a big part, but I don't think it's just the parents. I really don't. What do you think?
Society have a lot to play on the kids' influences, such as them peers at schools. Because, all right, let's say you live in a home that your parents don't let you watch a certain program, and you go to school and then you hear your friends speak about it. Then
Yes.
you go to your phone, then you start to look. So it's a balance of the government taking away so much
The
power away
rights,
from
yeah.
the parents and letting the kids think that they can do
What they
whatever.
want to do.
But there's a rule, isn't there? They say that you can smack your child, but as long as it doesn't leave a mark. So wait there, what is that on black people? Like brutality? Like, because I don't get bruised easily. So what's the rule for us?
No, but even black kids nowadays, if you smack them, they feel like, okay, I can dial 999 social service.
yeah.
will
I don't
come
think
round.
beating works. I personally don't think beating works.
No, beating it doesn't. It works to an extent, but
Right.
over time. Because if a child thinks that you're brutalizing them in a manner of everything them get beaten for, after a while they'll stop work totally. Then you can't actually speak to them again, because them used to getting the verbal conversations don't work again.
I personally think, I don't know if it's true, my mum did it to me, she beat me. I don't think it works. Mum said to me, if me say you get bullied at school again, me I go beat you. I got bullied and I got beaten. I got bullied and I got beaten.
No, but
doesn't work.
No, that was just a tactics for you to stand up for
Yeah,
you.
to
That
stand up for your
Stand
own.
up for your own.
She does her teach.
I hear you, but I still don't feel like it does teach you, because no matter how much beating that I'm get, doesn't mean that I'm a good fighter or I can lick. I don't feel like it works. It didn't work for me. Like, for instance, when I was a certain age, if I wanted man as a gal child, no beating couldn't stop that.
True.
yeah.
Dance, no beating. I'd go to dance with my teeth missing. Like, I couldn't care less about the beating. I'm going to enjoy myself, gummy or not gummy. Of course.
True.
Yeah, but it all boils down to beating don't work all the time, because that's like driving fear. Because if you notice, young adults now, they're not afraid of jail. They'll tell you straight,
Yeah.
I'll go to jail.
True.
Yeah. No, it's true, it's true.
Before in our age group, you think about going to jail, then you think, oh, let me not do it. No, it's like you tell a child, yo, if you come in 5 o'clock, me gonna beat you. Me gonna stick you beating. Because I don't care. Because at the end of the day is, you don't let me know, alright. The truth in fact, most parents don't spend time with their kids, sitting down and having conversations
to know
what it is that is bothering you, what do you like, what don't you like. You see, the moment you get into a child's head and you can have a conversation with a child, then you can understand the child better. You won't have to bully them. So
no, I really do agree with that.
Most parents use a bullying tactics to grow them kids.
And then some kids as well, because they don't grow with their father figure around them.
Somebody outside is always that figure.
Right. What they must see and think, okay,
so,
you have a knife, I can have a knife too.
I pass up on the shop and you have on a big spliff. I like that because I admire what you do. So then you the parent inside not realizing that someone out there is your child's role model.
Yeah.
So then and there, that child has little respect for you and more for who's out there. Because if you notice, the now generation, they are more friends with the parents than a parent to a child.
True.
What you want, mom? Why are you phoning my phone? Stop phoning my phone. Disrespect. When we that grow, you couldn't talk to your mom like that because you lose your teeth, them get loose and the hand get broken. Three friends around the road broke piece of you. Kids nowadays, they have no boundaries. So then, them becomes adult because me see you with a knife, now me go walk with a knife, and then I want to be the big man because the 5 of us apart. Me want to be the big man out of the 5 of us.
Yes.
So me not take no talk. Me go take out my mother kitchen knife, and if you talk, me a coward, but me go stab you and me go cut you.
Because that's what it is, you know. It's coward.
Yeah.
It's coward. Because none of them are scared to get licked. It's because none of them can't take lick, you know.
Right.
None of them made from the same stuff that we made out of. They can't take lick because you lick them bust up.
True.
Because if you notice a person that injures a person with a knife or any form of weapon, he won't stand around.
Stand around? Stand around? No.
It's not the sense of you're giving yourself up, but I give you a little cut by your arm and I run. Remember, you know, me injure you, but you there look on the cut. You should have run, but I me run.
True.
Because me want coward. Me not really want to, but
Most
me
of the ones
do
that do it,
for
they
rep.
cry afterwards anyway. Like same with the gun one.
Yeah.
When they do the gun one, it's like something jumps in them, makes them do what they're doing, and then when it jumps back out, it's like, oh shit, I'm
Not
stuck.
to them. They just don't know that they don't think about the consequences. You know, like, alright, if I should take up a knife now and decide, oh, I'm gonna stab someone or someone attack me, I would think, okay, if I do this now, okay, then I'm gonna deport me back to Jamaica. I'm gonna lose my stay, I'm gonna leave my family, all of these things.
Yeah, you've got things to lose. Some people ain't got nothing to lose.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, got nothing to lose.
But then after them, I ball for them mother and everything. But why did you have the knife in the first place?
But as we said,
True.
it's all down to the system and parenting. A parent is there. You can be a friend, but to a certain extent, you need to sit with your child and if you see a child veering off in a direction, you're there to steer that child and say, listen, that direction that you're going, you can either choose to go there or choose to come on this path because of such events. Now, if you not guide your child, then me say Jeffrey I walk with a knife, me I just walk with a knife because Jeffrey I walk with a knife and Jeffrey parents now say nothing to him. So me I go do it because me think it cool.
And you know, half the time I don't think the parents know.
Some of them
But
do
then
know.
eventually you find out.
Yeah, come on, man, Nadine, come on. All right, remember the riots, the Birmingham riots. Look at that 15-year-old. And bring this big TV in the house, big 32-inch TV. Now you now work, you come in with TV and you come in with trainers. Me as a parent, I pay it no mind. It's just as bad as you.
Oh yeah, that in that.
So therefore, if you live in my house, me must know me have 4 knives in my kitchen. Me can't say one over a week now. Then come on, Jeffrey, where's one of my knives?
But most of the knives that I see these kids with, like for instance, I had an incident last week. I didn't really want to go into it too much, but I'm going to go briefly into it. An adult got stabbed about 6 months ago, yeah, by a 15-year-old boy. They got arrested, he got let out same night to come back on the street with a knife again. Stabbed somebody else, didn't get arrested for it. Stabbed somebody else, didn't get arrested for it. And then the other day, they sent the children to the park, which was two 15-year-olds, a 9-year-old, and a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And the Asian boy ran down one of the 15-year-olds with one of these monster knives. Yeah? And the boy got arrested because the police saw him with a knife in his hand as he was running. And now he's on that thing where you can't come out of prison. What's it called again?
PPI.
No.
IPPI.
Remand.
Yeah.
On remand. Yeah? So he was on remand now for just running down the street, but last couple of months you stabbed somebody. So it's not just, as I was saying, it's not just this. It's not just parents. It's a system too, because the system was aware that he stabbed him. His fingerprints was on it. His fingerprints on the person he stabbed, and he still got released. And it's just now because the police saw him waving it in public, he got locked and now he's on remand. The system is a big part of it.
The system is very broken.
A big part of it.
Number one. You go to jail for a heinous crime and you get a PlayStation in your cell, you get a kettle in your cell, you get to go to work, and you get 5 years and you do 2. What happened to the 3? Now, jail is not supposed to be time off. Yes, you go there to reform, but at the same time you have to go there to be punished.
Yeah,
you don't.
So when you come back out, you're
not gonna do it again.
Just send them in the army. I don't think the prison's jack shit.
No, but I've been saying this from time. Alright, you're a gunman, you're a knife man. You do something wrong. I don't think that you should go and waste taxpayers' money.
Right.
I'm going to send you to Iraq or one of these
go fight war. You want war? Go war.
You automatically invoke in the army. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Go fight.
You man, go
Since you want to be bad.
Over there go for your stab.
Yeah, go.
No, so true.
It's true.
You want to stab people over land or postcodes that maybe your mum doesn't even own.
Yeah.
And you got the cheek stabbing at people. Yeah, it's true. I agree with you.
Because
I agree.
And if you notice it, half of them will say them a bad man. Them live in our house with them mother and them sister and them father, and then when the police tear off the door, then the mother have to pay the council to put up back the door, and then you, oh, me a bad man, oh, me afraid for go to jail. But when you go to jail, oh, mom, can you send me some money?
And they want to wear the latest designer stuff in jail to impress who?
That's why I said the system have to be fixed before you can actually fix what going on the road.
And the parents them need to ask for help, because if you have your child and you feel like you can't manage, you can see them a walk on a dip, pants they don't so. Them in a chat.
But then you have to also remember this as well, Shan. You have to also remember this as well, Shan. Yeah. It says it in the Bible. I remember seeing this growing up. I haven't read it myself, so I can't quote. But kids will be having kids. So a kid can't teach a next kid alphabet an adult.
Right.
It's the world that we live in at the moment. It's like anything goes. There's no rules. Remember, it used to be like a principal thing on the road. There used to be a road code. There's no road code now.
True.
If you could run down another person of your age group with a 3-year-old there and a 5-year-old there, baby, and left them stranded in the park, not know what to do because you're getting run down by a knife. There's no morals there.
True.
You can't. No one can't be trusted.
Yeah, because I say that's why not everybody want to be the man.
The man.
And really and truly, none of them is neither the man or the woman. You're still an adolescent trying to figure out where are you in life. What is your part?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
But you see, lack of education and lack of communicating with a parental unit play a very big part. And then you have to blame some of them wicked mother too, you know. I tell you the truth. You have to blame some of the wicked mother them, because you and the man, the father for that child, might not work out, but then you stop that child from seeing that
but
father.
then sometimes it's good purpose, there's good reason behind it.
Yeah, but you see, you are now letting that child thinks that father is deadbeat, and then him see somebody up the road do something and him think this is right.
Feel like him need to step up and be the man, and he's only a child.
You place too much burden upon the child's shoulder, just like a 6-year-old. You would have never tell a 6-year-old come go and go cook, because that child can't manage that. So you give the child too much responsibility. You have to make the child know, say, you're a child.
Right.
If me see you do something, I go school, I go punish you. If you have an Xbox, I go take it from you. If you have a TV in your room, I go take it from you. Your job is to go to school to find your purpose in life and come be better than what I am.
Which is true.
But as I said, parents give them too much of them something, and
well, this is what I was about to go on to next.
And raise themselves.
I was about to go on to this next. I was going to say, what do you think about all the luxuries and that, and don't you feel like a big part of some of this knife crime, not all of it, because obviously a lot of it's like gang related and blah blah blah, don't you think that bad mind comes into it? And I'm going to explain to you when I say what I mean by bad mind. Like, for instance, now my mum might not have it, so I'm got to wear, like, say, Primark slippers, and I'm seeing my brethren in Fendi slippers. So that's making me now say to myself, so okay then, my mum can't afford it. You know what? I know my mum can't afford it, but I'm going to go out and maybe start shoplifting. Or if I'm a boy, I might start selling some buds so I can start getting this. I might start robbing mans too, because what? Man can eat food too. Man can wear them clothes too. So sometimes when you think that it's like just a gang-related thing, it isn't, because they're getting robbed for tings. For things that, like, they're prepared to take someone's life over an iPhone, a pair of trainers, earphones, like dumb shit. So it's not just down to gang business. A lot of it is also bad mind because of the poorness in the system. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but then you say you as a parent, you have to instill in your child. Today I might can give you a bottle of Coke to drink. Tomorrow you have to drink water.
I agree, but as a kid and a teenager, they don't care about all that. It's all about looking good, have on the best gear. You know, sometimes I've noticed these kids don't even care if their bottom is clean, as long as on the outside they've got the best garms on, they've got the eyelashes on, they've got their wigs on, they've got on the Nike trainers, they've got on this. Another thing I was talking about yesterday, don't mean to jump the gun, is like shops like JD and other sports shops. I feel like they dress our kids in a specific uniform to be identified easily by the police. Like, it's always the same. I'm not dissing the clothing, you know.
I get what you're saying.
But it's the same shit. They know what to look for. They know how to target the kids.
Tracksuit trainers.
Tracksuit trainers. They know.
Top, all of them.
Do you know what I mean? Like even down to Nike, they've got like a way of manipulating the ghetto communities to making us think that you have to have Nike. Nike trainers for a boy picnic of your kid's age is nearly £200. How the hell can you afford that as a single parent?
Yeah, but you see, there you go again. It goes back to the parenting. You see, your parental skills, that's where it comes in. If every trainer come out, you buy your child.
Yeah, broke them bad.
Yeah, broke them bad. Some days, you have to make them know, so listen, food ever come first, you know. It's either you gotta wear the trainers there, wash and wear it, but next month you can't get one. So you have to wait until it lean up.
Them want some Jamaican parents for them now get
But these kids are listening to that. They're not listening to that. These kids are listening to that.
No, because
you wear the shoes till the bottom drop off.
They won't
listening to that.
They won't listen. Reason being, sometimes you as a parent, yo, me nah give. But at the same time, I go out and I buy, all this. So at every given moment, me think you just tell me bullshit. Me nah get it, but really and truly, me know you go buy it. And the moment you don't buy it, oh, my dad's a dickhead, my mom's a dickhead. Parenting again. You need to have communication with your child.
But I do agree with you. I do agree.
We have to work for the money.
That didn't stop me from thieving. I still went out and thieved. My mum let me know. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone knows money, and everyone knows that I used to do that.
Yeah, but by then, Nadine, you probably did already gone.
Established, man. Established.
So it in a sense, because you already extend the olive branch to doing that, you not going to turn back, because you see where.
I said to myself, like, my mum weren't struggling. I weren't like poor. I wasn't the richest and I wasn't the poorest. But obviously, there's certain things that you saw your little white friend them out there, and all them like silky hair and makeup and rare. So I said to myself, yeah, like my mum's not really interested in that, and she's not trying to boost me to be buying makeup and that. Boots, hold this. Then it moved up from makeup to meat. Then it went from meat to clothes. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's easily done because it's in your face and people are showing off. Like, you got some people that act like it's normal. You see some people on their Snapchat with like a bunch of money like this, and you're thinking to yourself, shit, man, I'm struggling to keep a fucking tenner in my hands. How are these people like having this big wad and I can't get this? Like, what are they doing? Are they bum burning?
Internet is what raising modern kids.
True.
Now you imagine.
Yes.
Them know everything with Kylie Jenner and Beyonce, everything all them are weird and do right now.
Yes.
And remember me tell you, say, them now look into it and say, say these people are normal people just like you and I.
Oh, them get
Yeah, because when they're broke, look just like us.
Yeah.
True.
But kids don't know no better. So as I said, the parents have to catch it from early and make them know, say, listen, if you have to count from 1 to 10, you don't count 1, 4. If you start counting from 1 to 4, then what's the point? No,
Yeah, no, it's true. So back to the knife crime again. So where are they getting these knives from? Earlier on, you said the bathroom, kitchen. Sorry,
kitchen
bathroom.
and
Someone's got issues.
you know them. Members, alright. So alright, you say 9 times out of 10, you have some kids where them run them yard.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, I understand why these 15-year-olds look like some big old man.
But them no say me cut a man up the road and my fingerprint upon knife. Me not check back on my yard because the police lick my door and find it. You go to jail. You know what? Holy smell Nadine, keep it at your yard for me.
It's just
me go level me a
he's just joking, crowd. He's just joking.
Some kids are easily manipulated. Me can't carry something in my yard. Me just lean upon you and say, you carry it, you keep it for me. Because me know the consequences, so me not going to carry it to my house. So then have a knife, me I walk up the road and me see somebody where oppose to me. Me just start bully that person and so I pull out the knife and cut that person there. So one more knife crime. It don't necessarily mean that me have to take it out of my kitchen. Sometimes it don't come out of my kitchen. Sometimes it comes from a friend's kitchen.
Them big old like Sikh looking, you know, like Masafa type knives. I don't know what you call them, but them knives there, they come from specific shops. There's a shop up by me. I ain't gonna inform them. I'm just saying. They sell cannabis seeds, you know, just in case you wanted to eat some seeds. And they also around the back, when you go to buy the seeds, it tells you that he sells artificial pretend guns and he sells them juki knives that. If you get one chop, you finish them knives. And he sells them around the back, normal, £15-20, normal. And you have to be a certain age to buy it. It's not to buy cut veg.
No, but at the same time, the shopkeeper, them now do no ID check, nothing. Them just.
It's not even ID check. You're not going to give a knife to someone that maybe looks like they're coming foaming at the mouth. They ain't got their hair's lean, like they're not mentally stable. Like in America, you're meant to go for like a certain screening. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
True.
Nothing.
The system all goes back to the system again.
Yeah.
Goes back down to the system.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Because if you are the gatekeeper and you now keep the gate how it's supposed to be kept, what you expect to happen?
And it not gonna stop until they put something in place. Look upon the boy in Smedic last month.
Oh.
And the next thing is them quick. These kids nowadays, remember when if a thief something at Jamaica and somebody ball out thief, everybody run him down, you know. And when them catch him, it now gonna be a pretty day. You understand?
Yes.
So how can you see somebody stabbing somebody and you think it's okay to even take up your phone and when I video this camera end up in turn an internet sensation. Why are you videoing it? Why don't you go there and help?
Social media makes so much of it to an idiot.
You know, this conversation happened already. I've had this conversation. I can't remember who it was with. I think it was a nurse. Sometimes, if you don't know what you're doing, you can do more harm than damage when it's like an emergency situation. And also, as well, after these people that do the recording, they are dumb. So all they can do is take out their phone and act like they're camera people, because that's all they can do. No, they have no other use in the situation.
There was like in the incident I'm talking about. There's like you can hear like there was 3 other voices. Why don't you come out the car? Oi! Move from here, what you think you're doing? And make him run off. Because there's not that much of them.
And I don't think they expected it to be of that multitude. Because when you watch that video, which I've watched several times, I don't know why, because I'm a police, but he didn't know that was coming.
Yeah.
So his friends never knew that was coming.
Obviously.
When you see that boy, I don't mean to talk about it again, but when you see him look down, he's like he never expected
like he
it.
never, really.
Like he went white,
true.
do you get what I mean? But
you see, sometime, as I said, go back to ego. Because if me see you have a conversation with me and it's not like
friendly,
it look like it
better
look
me walk away. Call me a coward, but me I leave.
Live to see another day.
Yeah.
True.
Sometimes you have to learn to walk away.
But then you're at the age, not in a rude way, you're in an age where you can think, you've got rational thoughts. At 15 and 16 and 17, right about now, it's approving things, either live or die.
I want to be the man.
It's like PlayStation life. I'll be born again tomorrow, I'll be alright, I swear. Born again.
9 life cat.
Yeah, exactly. It's a shame.
Ego.
It's a very touchy thing. Because when you look at how many, like I said to you before, in 2018, in London, all over the UK, there was over 47,000 people that got stabbed just through sharp object, knife, and those are just serious cases. Those are not.
So
even
imagine
minors.
little preps. The man's just
This
getting
is what
wet up
I'm
little
saying.
preps.
But
That's not even been brought to the police. Imagine that. Somebody who gets stabbed.
Because enough people that don't bring it to the police, you know that it's just a flesh wound. Man saying loud, they're going to ask me too much questions.
Right.
Yeah, but then again, when all of them perpetrators they get caught, what's the outcome? What them do with them? So we imprison them for a year, give them 6 months and let them out again for do the
them
same
come out
thing.
looking fat and healthy. When am I go gym? I can't even afford gym.
Yeah, because him sit down in him cell and him watch EastEnders and him watch all of them things and him have him kettle and him boil him porridge and bulk up and him come out.
Feeling nice.
But you can't talk to him because, come on now, realistically, even in prison, knife, not even knife, them toothbrush, something where them cut and make them utensils. Those things happen in prison. So you can't lock up people and I say I get rid of something. But then when you go in there,
and it's funny,
that's gonna happen
they
to
put
you.
all the paedophiles in one part of the jail and then every other crime together. Like, so do you get what I mean? That's just a madness, man. That the crime system in England is ridiculous.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
It is.
And you know, I don't just blame the police. I also, I think I would say 70% of it is the court and the judge system business. I don't know what you call it. The
Magistrates.
all them kind of things. I believe is it CPN? Is it CPN that know whether you're going to stay in or not? Yeah, CPN. CPN, judges, all them people to do with the court, all of that, they're all corrupt. They don't know nothing about the real life. They're giving people unrealistic sentences for unrealistic things. Like, say for instance, I do a car crash now and I end up killing somebody in a car crash. I'm still a murderer. Yeah, I know it's not, I know it's not the same kind of category as going to someone stabbing somebody or whatever. And I feel like the two people that are murdered, they'll get totally different sentences.
Right.
Even
but
if
them
it
take some, both of them took somebody.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you also know this? That if you get locked up, I'm just saying, yeah, don't judge me. Yeah, don't judge me. I'm also saying, if you get locked up for, say, soliciting, which is being a prostitute, or you get locked up for touching children, yeah, you go to the same jail and it's classed as the same sentence. You're a sex offender. Sex is just classed as the one thing, sex offender.
One rule.
So you might not have even touched kids. You might have been just going to see big man, and you're still classed in the sex offender bracket, and you've got to go to the, as they call it, the I don't mean to be rude, they say this in jail, the nonce side. Bad, isn't it? So it's the justice system, but not helping. It's not helping
The
at all.
system is failing
Really, really
big
bad.
time.
Because
That's
if they
why.
make example out of kids who do stabbing, I bet you it would.
And then why would you that's like putting a bad apple, yeah, with apples that aren't so good. So one rotten apple, and say apples that maybe they're just about to go and turn into the bad side. Everything's going to turn once you put that bad one in there. So you put a shoplifter in with another shoplifter. I'll rob the whole of England, blood. We'll come up with something. So it's stupid. Send them to war. Send them to war.
True.
Or preps them up. Preps them back up. Make them feel it.
No, you don't have to do them that. There's places want fighters, send them go fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Not just for England, let them fight
Yeah.
for the world.
Yeah, fight
Go
for
on
the
to some
world.
place, go fight, man. Because really and truly, you can't even.
Because some countries are running away from that to come here. And we're acting like we want to run to go over there to do the same kind of thing. We're looking to get the same hype of like war-torn countries. We ain't that. We're not that type of people. Sit down. English, sit down.
And leave the knives alone.
Yeah, man.
Leave the knife for cooking. Cut your meat with the knife. Stop take out your mother knife and bring it down the road. Stop it. You boys especially.
But then girls are just as bad now, because a girl will set up a man, knowing that he could get stabbed up.
True.
How'd you sleep?
Because them are try 15, That's what that is,
Because London is a really big thing now with girl gangs. A really big thing. Like, I've never even heard of girl gangs. Like, what do they do? Like, bum fists. What do you do with the girl gangs? Wagwan. What do you do?
No, look here together.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Lip
girl.
gloss.
Yeah.
Hey, poppin'.
Because I would never like to have a son and raise him in. I think London is the worst place to raise a boy. Too much knife. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
When them reach certain age, it's ridiculous. You be
And you know,
sitting
enough
in
of
your
them, when you
house.
give them a whole chicken to cut up, them don't have a clue what to do with the whole chicken.
Them don't. Most of them, if them ever see look of blood, them get sick.
The devil always find work, get eyeglasses.
Idle hands. Amen.
As we-
Halaba, shalaba.
As we say, the parents them need to sit down and conversate with with them kids and stop trying to leave the kids to be raised by tablets and
Yes,
iPads.
True.
and also as well, you know, another thing that I don't like, and this is what I feel like everyone feels like they're bad in England. This is what annoys me. Oh, like for instance, if I share a video on Facebook of a man getting his head chopped or a man getting shot, you see this cover up business. Don't cover it up. This is the problem. This is England's problem. Everything's watershed. Everything's covered up. So then everyone acts like, oh my God, I've never seen that before. I'm so disturbed. No, don't be disturbed. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Stop like faking it out. Stop covering up the this or that. Let people see what's really going on. Because this is, I reckon, why a lot of the crime has gone big. Because the internet has opened up people's eyes. I know the internet's old to you, but to me, that's an older head. The internet went around when I was younger. So that information from your own so never got to me, but now everyone has got access to everybody's information, everybody's everything. So I feel like people are learning from other criminals. Everything's on Facebook. If right now, if you want to make a bomb, you put it in on the internet. I want to make a bomb. Get someone else's phone, and it will come up straight away and show you how to make a bomb. Everything is on the internet.
That's true.
Everything.
That's
Yeah,
why,
man.
That's why I says sometimes it's good to give your child what they want, but you have to be mindful of what you're doing. Because if you just, I'll be back in 2 hours time, go and watch a tablet. What you tell the people say? May I search the internet and I go see things, I go see porn, I go see everything gone, then it'll fascinate me. You not knowing what that child is doing, now you come in and you just
But I also
not
think
the child no mind.
when you hide stuff from the kids, they said, I think, I know this is veering off the topic a little bit, but I think there's a country in Europe that teaches the kids sex education from like a ridiculously young age, but there is so low pregnancies. So they're educated. I feel like, especially I feel in the black community, we like that, the sex talk and all that, but when it comes to like the parent and kid sex talk, everyone's just like, well, you know what, when this come and this happen and you just go on
They
so
don't
on.
wanna- they don't
They don't want to
wanna
talk about
talk about it.
talk about it, educate them. Don't make it feel like your body's like, you know, like, especially I've noticed with people nowadays, like, oh, you gotta hide your body, you gotta hide this, you gotta hide that. Then it becomes a taboo. Like, it's like, oh my God, she's showing her body. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Why?
Yeah, but you should talk to your kids and make your kids know. Don't hide it, but you just make them know. So well, this is the reality of it, and this is the fiction. Once your child know the reality, I think they will take it on board and try decipher what is right from wrong.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
It's true. It's true. It's
But if you're gonna just tell your child don't smoke, smoking is wrong. Why is it wrong? What makes it wrong?
But then again, you can't even use smoking as an example because look at cigarette boxes. It says don't smoke, cause cancer. Them show you the worst
Remember, as I
ever
said to you
image.
earlier, we have different sets of brain thinking. You got some people, you know, you get that sign on the door that says "Do not open." We know not to open it, but that is for the idiot. Them, they have to have something in place for them, otherwise the world mash up.
Yeah.
Why can't they open this? And that's it.
then, yeah.
So you have to have that in place. There's a lot.
That's
Yeah, it's true. You know, they've even got details on how to use washing up liquid. There's instructions on the back. Instructions how to use toothpaste. Like, come on. Even we have instruction. You put it down and... Really?
true.
I did.
It's true.
So there's a lot of dumb people out there. There is definitely a lot of dumb people out there.
Well, you have got to try to fix them, you know. The government need to start a program for help some of them single parents where can't manage them pitney.
This is what I'm saying. When you reach a stage, there should be a number you can call. Oh, you know, my son, I think he's turning into a gangbanger, you know. Or
Come get
something. Come get him. Take him from me. You know, in America, they have this thing where if you feel like your child is
boot
getting
camp.
a bit too rude,
Boot camp,
they
boot camp.
They put them
Yeah,
in
boot
jail,
camp,
the
boot camp.
worst jail ever. So them learn, and they don't treat them like the kids.
Well,
They might treat them like them do a crime.
this is what some of the kids need. Them need tough love.
Because the mums or the dads or whatever, the parents, sometimes like, oh, my little baby, my little princess, my little this, my little that. But then when they get out in the real world and shit, stuff's real, you're like, well, mum, you didn't tell me that I was going to lose everything or not everything I'm going to get or blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's true, sir. It's true. It is true. Knife crime. The UK. Chat the things.
Only little boy and a load of only knife them here.
Yeah.
But look some girl.
Put it down.
Now look good. Now mash it up.
Don't even say
If
them
you
go
do look the girl,
that's-
yeah, make sure you
Ain't
have
it?
sexual protection. But we're going to do
Too
another
much
show about
babies.
that.
too much babies.
Yeah, man, we're overpopulated already. That's why they're trying to kill us. Like, oh, we're not going there. We're not
Don't
going
go
there.
Don't go there.
No, not. This is a different topic. Yeah, it's a different topic, definitely. Yeah.
Just leave a knife. That's all we are telling us. Please.
Please. There's nothing nicer than waking up in the morning.
Let's say.
Yeah,
In your own bed.
In it, not NHS bed.
Or lie down on them green blanket, rough
Yeah,
blanket.
or the zip bag.
Or the prison bed, being in a confined space.
Yeah, it's true. So, moving on. I'm not sure how long we have left. But, what did you guys think of the Warlord and the Girls Them Sugar clash? Any opinions, people?
Well,
Well, talking about knife, I'm gonna cut off him belly, big. Me say him turn to the side, it's like him a brain.
no God.
Really stay bad for true. Being a man, you need a treadmill.
Moses doesn't need that today.
You know what it is? It's just putting on weight. You know what that is? That is the slim man and drink.
No, that's age.
Drink.
No,
that's drink. I think it's
I
drink.
think it's drink.
It's age. It's age. Age just hold on for him. Him can't get to, not when him could have run up Mount Kilimanjaro, Mataran.
Run where
And if
platinum.
you want to get him down,
Anything
the
when
lipo.
Him not running up no hill.
That can't take it off. I'm age.
You just said somebody
Why
that
is
was
he
pushing
old?
the last time when he might try to go up the
Look at
hill.
Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer was slim and trim.
Bounty Killer look fresh. Man look like
And
16.
is it me or did I notice this? That looked like they were wearing cohorts for each other.
No.
No, you can't tell me that, Platinum.
What?
One was wearing gold trousers, the other was wearing a gold blazer.
Beanie come out in I'm jacket as well, man.
Oh,
Beanie come out in jacket and
right,
chain.
alright.
You're wicked. Yeah, you're wicked.
Because I just support
You're wicked.
What on yourself?
Him come out in one cream turtle leg and him jacket and I don't know, him probably get hot and then go change it and come out. You're wicked. You
Plus,
see
you
you?
think so them get one piece and one
Yeah.
That's what it
you're
looked like.
wicked.
It looked like one was on the gold trousers and the other one had on the gold
No.
jacket.
No,
Like
man,
the
never
same-
said Jamaica that you know we fake anything. So me until I
Yeah, because the man on the full Fendi jacket, I was like, hey, bossy,
Yeah, you know.
with the Gucci belt. Me see it, you know?
Fendi
Yeah.
Me see it. Yeah.
Where's
So
the
close.
an offender?
Fendi
Offender.
Yeah, Fender.
Boom.
So who would you say won the clash, Platinum?
Killer, me killer, man. Reason why me killer is performance and stage presence. It
And that
comes
used to
with.
be Beanie as well, you know. That used to be Beanie was the man.
Yeah, but
dancing.
All right, with the two artists, them Bounty Killer have more stage presence, more
So
commanding.
surprised.
Yeah.
I never think Beanie Man and him for do the clash. I think Ninja Man would be better with Killer. Me personally, because I feel like they're lyrically on the same.
Yeah, I agree
kinda-
with you. They're both really aggressive,
Yeah.
aggressive guys. But I think
Beanie just-
Ninja Man is great. But I think Ninja Man is great. You have to really be passionate about reggae music because he doesn't really have like them chart toppers like say Bounty Killer has. So if you don't really know Ninja Man, you're just listening to him chat a load of words. His presence is funny, his words are funny, but I don't know his songs.
All right,
You know what I mean?
All right,
Okay,
out of
okay.
Movado and Cartel, who you would say would have bring
Teacher.
more? Teacher bring more.
Teacher. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Me personally,
Why say
I
Teacher
don't
not
think.
taken?
I don't think
I think
nobody can
Mavado
top
is
it.
lyrically, but Killer have more Vibes Cartel have more.
But I've never seen
Performance
I've
element.
never seen him perform.
Okay.
Never. I don't know what he's like performing.
His performance stance is not 100%.
It's not like Beanie Man's was.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
But
But name one that is. Name a Jamaican artist that you could say, you're definitely in Beyonce's kind of category. Oh wait.
well, may I wait to watch? I think about it.
Spice is
No.
good. She's trying to get on this international level where she does a dancing and this bum shaking stuff and blah blah blah.
Boy.
But like, I can't really think of anyone that I'd say it's really, like, I really want to see you perform.
The only person me can say have them energy there.
Berries and them man there.
No, I wouldn't put Barry Salmon in it. It's Elephant Man. It's just him
Oh,
don't have,
yeah,
him,
yeah,
him
yeah,
just
all day
don't have
long,
the
yeah.
catalog. Him just don't have that vast
Back in the
catalog.
day, he used to have all of that. 'Cause I used to look Elephant Man. That was like my baby daddy. That was. Don't mess
Whoa.
about. I had like
Whoa.
elephant
Mini
kids and
Ellie.
all sorts. Don't mess about.
You
Kids
say,
with massive
you ready to have a
ankles.
Mini Ellie?
No, Ellie can perform still, but as I say, him just don't have that big catalog.
like how the L was missing off his Balenciaga. You mean like that? Yeah.
That is our next topic,
Shots
people.
fired!
What next topic here? Really, I know me say it.
Yes.
So when we call your phone,
And your baby mother say it.
yeah. The one that drink the red stripe.
Yeah.
I'm not advertising or anything.
Drink cautiously.
Yes, I'm not driving today, people. Not driving. But yeah, so the clash was good still. How long did the clash go on for anyway? I didn't even know.
I think it's about 2.5 hours, something like that.
But yeah, that's not so long.
Nah, not so long. It was 1 o'clock in the night, wasn't it?
It was entertaining. Trust me, it started out shaky.
And then what happened with the police at the end?
Are you going to be that guy?
The guy did leave. The only thing that the guy never come on the camera. Me vex. Them should put the guy on the camera so I know who it was. Beanie Man just ask him, really, do you really want to be known as that guy? And I think him in the
Manskiller's got no patience. This man just cut.
What?
Yeah, but come on, really?
Yeah, it's true.
Really?
Him not have none.
Really? Because at the end of the day, we are do something for the country and you come in, where you come from?
And I be a blue tick on there, you know. Could you see how many celebrities was on that?
Him just make Jamaica look small.
That means they're
certified.
They pop top of the top. You know, like a
So wait there. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, people. What does that mean? So on Instagram, you have a 2-tick business. That means verified.
Yeah,
that
well,
means
have
you're
a
real.
blue tick,
Yeah,
that
when you get that
means
blue tick,
you're
they're verified.
yes, top of the top.
You are.
What? As in you got
there.
lots of followers, or you're just a real person?
Lots of followers, and your class is famous. Then
Yeah.
let's put it that
You
way.
big out there.
Oh, that's why they say verified.
Yes.
You big in there.
You know, like you have Spice, she have a blue tick. You have who was it? You know,
Nobody get
And it's-
nobody gonna
Yeah,
get
but
the
that
crown
makes,
now.
it makes you feel like
Yeah,
so. What?
blue
So what?
tick.
Who makes them special more than you? I've got followers. What? Who are you? Like
Yeah,
why?
How many
Have you got
followers
much
you
followers you
got?
have?
How many followers?
10.
See it there?
Then you can have blue tick. You know.
Them over 3K and
If you,
4K.
could, if you could buy it, I would buy it anyway. I would.
No,
I would
man,
buy
just get a Sharpie. And color it in.
Yeah.
Simple, get a Sharpie and just color it in. Man, just go say,
But
yo,
make
this
your
is
own blue tick. Be
Yeah.
different.
I didn't know that. Did you? I didn't know that. And is that with every social media platform or just Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram.
I know, but I don't think it's on Facebook.
Oh, so I learned something new today. The old dogs can learn new tricks, right?
Sit, Ugo, sit.
So we're going to be here every single Wednesday, the same time, same place, different topics. Hopefully, I'm not sure, but hopefully we could have a phone. So if people wanted to be interactive and call in regards to the topic that we're talking about only, feel free to come in and voice your opinion.
Yeah, so
And
as we go along, it only get better. So no worries,
Yeah.
just tune in.
Right.
yeah, exactly.
And don't forget.
We're going to have another mysterious topic next week, Wednesday. I'm not sure what it's going to be about. Hopefully not so serious.
No,
Yeah, this one needed to be said.
Yeah.
So that's why we done it.
Yeah, it needed to be done. It's out of the way now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a couple more serious ones to come, but this was the first one that we thought that we'd do. Yes.
So people will just like it and share it and subscribe to the channel and just know say we're there every week. Good. Make sure you're there.
Yeah. Tune in.
So I'd like to big up
The behind the scenes person you can't see right
Yes,
now. But
big him up.
yeah, you know.
for bringing us people together.
Yeah. And the camera person and the engineer.
Yeah. And the strippers. And the caterers.
Yeah, we have couple bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how it go. But people, on a serious note, just come in through the door early next week
Yeah.
and come party with me.
Yeah.
Verbally.
Yeah.
We're gonna try set up the phone line, so we're gonna conversate next week. So I don't know what you go.
Yeah.
We're there.
We're here.
Yes.
So big up yourselves, everybody.
You know
Don't
what
forget.
I'm
Don't forget, everybody.
Man of the moment.
Chat the things.
Yeah.
Chat the things.
there?
Na 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 na.
Sound effects.
So Mr. Producer man, we're good? Alright then people, good night and God bless, cause I gotta go.